YouTube, what the heck is up? It's your boy Joey P, and in today's video I wanted to do something for you guys. After all the insane support on the last couple setup videos I've gotten, production was great, video quality was great, so I wanted to do something for you and show you guys how to make high quality videos on YouTube. Some of them involve, investing a little bit, some of them involve just using the resource around you and doing a proper setup. I try not to include too much about, getting high quality equipment because I really don't think equipment matters as much as people say. So I wanted to show you guys more what you can do with the stuff that's available around you. So number one up on the list is going to be audio. Obviously, yes, you guys see that I use a pretty nice microphone. It's the DJI wireless mic set. This is just for the stuff that I wanted to do. Honestly, you can go get yourself a lapel mic. It's the Rode SmartLav Plus mic. I want to say it's right around $55. This thing is awesome. It provides great audio. You get an instant upgrade from either your webcam audio or your iPhone audio if you're going to record off your phone. For me personally, I don't know how it is with you guys. If a video has really good audio, but lackluster video, nothing too special, I'll stick around and listen to it. But if they have really good video, but the audio sounds like this and it's absolutely terrible, then I'm just not as willing to stick around. YouTube is a video platform, yes, but how many times do you put on a YouTube video just to listen to it in your car rides or if you're doing something around the house? So while it is video, audio is just as important, if not more important, personally. People want to be able to listen to you, so make sure that you're providing quality audio for them to listen to. So if you're going to upgrade anything out of your setup, I highly recommend upgrading your audio first, as I think this will make the biggest improvement on your videos. Number two on the list is going to be lighting. Again, you don't need a professional studio setup for lighting or any high expensive lights. Honestly, the best thing you can do is record near a window. That's going to be number one. Now this room here, it has zero lights on its own. There's no lights in the ceiling, nothing like that. So I'm kind of stuck on my own trying to figure out what the lighting situation is. And while yes, I use a little bit more higher end lighting, for the majority of my first couple of videos, I was using a $25 ring light from Amazon, as well as just making sure the window's open and I'm kind of positioning myself in or around that window just to be able to get that natural light, and it kind of creates that shadow and those soft shapes on your face. I'll show you guys what it looks like when I sit near a light versus when I'm sitting on the other side of the room, not next to a light. Now, as you can see here, I'm sitting next to the window, lighting coming in, creating a little shadow shapes on my face. This is just, there's no other lights on in the room, this is strictly just the window lighting. Now this is me sitting away from the light, same room, no other lights on, this is strictly just a window light. No pun intended, it's a night and day difference. You can kind of see how everything gets a little bit more drawn out over here. You don't really have like a lot going on, there's no contrast, everything just kind of looks blah. Whereas if you get good lighting, everything kind of has shape and depth and creates that moody room that you're kind of going for. Lighting doesn't have to be expensive, it's more about using the light that's available to you in the correct ways instead. Number three is have a reason behind your videos. Well, this doesn't mean take everything super serious and don't have fun while making your videos. It just means whether it's going to be a comedic video or an informative video or a how-to tutorial, something like that, make sure you have a reason behind your story. All types of content that we consume nowadays, whether it be TV, movies, everything has a story and a purpose behind it, and the same thing applies to your videos. Because if there is no story or no reason for people to watch the video, then they click off, and then you get no views, and then you get sad, and then you just... moving on. Number four is kind of a combination. It's your editing as well as your sound, so I'm just going to call it post-production overall. Use your software to your fullest, Google everything, YouTube tutorials, find everything that you can about your software. So if you want to implement a transition or something you saw in someone else's video into yours, you can do so. Study other people that you watch, study what they do, how they transition things. Don't copy them, be authentic, be yourself. But if you're able to find something that you like that they do that you can take, turn into your own thing and implement into your own videos, do so. This personally has been one of the biggest things for me, is that even if I don't have the best footage or I have mediocre footage, but I know how to edit it in a funny way or a informative way, I think this provides a lot of value as opposed to having great footage that just looks good but has nothing else to it, has no good editing behind it to drive it. With this has provided me the ability to not have the best of shots, but still be able to take those shots and turn them into something quality, whether it be comedic or entertaining or informative. I'm able to do that in the post without actually having to worry about the setup in the initial shooting. The sound is just as important as the video, so when using songs and music and sound effects, make sure that you are using stuff that correctly sets the tone and mood that you are trying to achieve in your video. This here, if I had this and I had hard rock going in the background while I'm talking to you guys, the mood and the tone and everything is just an absolute scrambled mess at that point, because that's just not, what I'm trying to match, and not the vibe I'm really going for. As you can see in most of my videos, I'm using like a dreamy lo-fi kind of beat, usually in the background while I'm talking, just because I think it helps A, focus more on me while I'm talking, and B, doesn't distract the viewers too much in the background of the video. You can quickly turn great footage into a bad video by using the wrong sound effects and music, but good footage is nothing without good editing. Equipment, well, yes, it is important, and you always want to strive to buy higher end equipment, which I certainly have an issue with. I know that it kind of plagues everyone that does this kind of thing, is you want to be able to buy the highest end stuff so everything turns out the highest quality. But really, a good video is going to come down to a good idea and then good execution on that idea. This doesn't mean you have to go out and buy an expensive camera and an expensive microphone. iPhones nowadays are shooting 4K 60 FPS, which is more than plenty for YouTube. You can pick up that cheaper microphone, the lav mic that I told you about. It provides great quality audio, which is going to be an instant upgrade over your webcam or your iPhone. There's plenty of free editors out there for you to be able to edit your footage, as well as find music and stuff like that. Google everything, YouTube everything. That is how I learned. I have no proper training in any of this. This is just me going through Google and YouTube and figuring out what I want to do with my videos. I personally use Epidemic Sound for my background music and most of my sound effects. Now, while this isn't an ideal solution for everyone because it is a paid solution, you can go ahead and find free stuff within YouTube and stuff like that that is royalty free that you can use in your videos. But if you are looking for a paid solution, I do recommend Epidemic Sound, as they have been great for me and I have had actually no issues so far. And that's going to do it for me today. Honestly, I just wanted to come back, show you guys some support. Thank you so much for everything that you've shown me this week. I wanted to be able to show you guys, you can make great videos without having super high-end equipment. It's just more utilizing the stuff that is around you. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you can take something from this and put it into your videos. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them down below, and I will be happy to answer anything. Thanks again. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. Peace out. Smooches.